Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we have our second project with the paper collection called The Secret Garden by Country Craft Creations. The other project should be the video directly in front of this one. Evidently, The Secret Garden is a book and movie. I have not read it or seen the movie, so I'm totally unfamiliar with the storyline, but it's a beautiful collection regardless of whether you know the story or not. This is a 6 by 8 3/4 traveler's notebook or journal. It has a 2-inch spine. I did not count the number of pictures that this would hold because it's more of a junk journal type thing, and you can put as many or as little pictures in it as you want, depending on how you want to use it. So on the cover here, we have the cover of the book, The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. This is our spine. It's a 2-inch spine. And then this is our back. We have a ribbon closure. So on the inside front cover, we've got 2 pockets. In this little pocket, we have a archway die cut. And this one, we also have an archway die cut with the door on there. And it is a little booklet. We have a little ticket type thing here. Again, I don't know the story, but it's an older man digging in the garden. And then this front half of the book is kind of like a junk journal. It's all held together with elastics. So you could add pages to this if you wanted to. But I'm just going to flip through this. Have a pocket here with a little booklet that held this closed. Here we have a wrinkled and inked page with a little archway with a little window on it. Here's the same guy digging in the garden again. This is a little pocket with a photo mat. Here we have an ink dyed page again. This is held closed by a decorated paper clip. Folds this way, then folds this way. Now, where did that go? I'm going to stick it right here, but of course, any of these things you can move around in the book wherever you want them to go. This page has a pocket, and I have a little tag in here. There's another pocket over here with another tag. This is held together with a paper clip. Here you have an envelope with some inked pages inside. This is what held this together. Love the animals in this collection. Got the owl here, a deer, a little badger down here. This is an inked page, and I've just got a piece of paper folded over and glued on there for decoration. This page has a little flap. And the story does seem to go through the different seasons You know, some of them look like spring, some of them look like fall. This one looks like winter. On the back here we have a pocket, and I've got another photo mat in there. Another inked page with a tuck spot. Here I cut out the log and made it like a tuck spot, and I've got a couple of little photo mats in there. And then that is the end of our first section that is made kind of like a junk journal. Then this back section is an actual journal that I've kind of altered a little bit. The cover is, you know, of heavier paper than the inside. On the inside front cover, I've got two little tuck spots here, and I've got a arch there that's stuck in there. And then the rest of these are lined papers that you can use for journaling. You can put pictures on them, you can doodle on them, whatever you want to do. And every once in a while I just put in a little decoration. The designer on this was Michelle Allen from Country Craft Creations. And then in the back, I kind of mirrored what we had in the front with the two little arches and a tag stuck in there. You could stick whatever you wanted to in here. And then on the back cover, I have double pockets, the same as we had on the inside front cover, with, you know, some tags stuck in here. This one has a large piece of paper you could use as a photo mat. And then the whole thing, it has a ribbon closure. Now, and I always say this, I like my ribbons long and floppy. So that may not be your taste, which is fine. You can tie this however you like it and then trim the edges. But this seam binding will ravel. So what I do is I trim it to where I want it to be, and I always do mine in a slant, but you could do, you know, like a flag tail on it, or you could do it straight, however you like it. I put a line of glue on my finger. I use art glitter glue, but you could use whatever glue you like as long as it dries clear. So I put a line of glue on my finger, and I dip the end of the ribbon in that, and it puts a little hard edge on there so that it doesn't ravel. And then you need to take it and put it away from your book, standing up somehow. I use little clips so that it, you know, stands up like this till it dries, because you don't want that glue on your book and then you end up with your ribbon stuck to your book. And you just do both ends like that, and that will keep your ribbon from raveling. If you like the raveled look, you could just tie a knot in the end of it and just let it ravel, and it will stop when it gets to that knot. So that is our second project with made with the Secret Garden collection from Country Craft Creations. I will try to remember to link the other project in the description, and vice versa. This was the first project with that collection. Thank y'all for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.